Hey everyone, and I just want to say a big happy new year and congratulations on arriving to 2021. Now I hope you've had an amazing Christmas and New Year with your friends and family. I'm sure it's been a bit different for a lot of people. I know definitely for us, it's been completely different. We haven't been able to see certain family members. We've had to limit those things. There's been, tier 2s, tier 4s. There's been, all the different types of tiers that have just recently changed. I mean, who's confused? I know for a fact I'm confused. Like what tier we're in, what tier we're going into. It's just a bit mental. And I'm sure that a lot of people are so happy to close that chapter of 2020 and look forward to 2021 and say, hello, thank you, 2021 has finally arrived. Now, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for actually subscribing to our channel and also subscribing, following us actually in 2020. It's been a crazy year. Now, regardless of whether your 2020 has been absolutely terrible and it's just been knock after knock after knock, or that 2020 has actually been a great year. It's been amazing. You've been thriving through it. You've learned to pivot. You've learned to be able to take the opportunities in front of you. I'm sure we can agree that we're looking forward to this year either way. So the important thing that we need to have consideration is take a look back, like what actually have we gone through? Because it has been a crazy year. I know 2020 for a lot of people, it started really, really solid. It was a solid year. A lot of people are looking at doubling numbers. I know for us, we had a very solid year coming into 2020, and we're absolutely doing phenomenally well. And we're looking to double numbers, which was great. And then what happened? COVID hit. Yes, lockdown, shutdown. Literally overnight, we had businesses that were stopped. Revenue for businesses stopped. Uncertainty for so many people. Could you pay your rent? Could you pay your mortgages? Could you put food on the table? What support? What is the government doing? All that fear, all that confusion, all that frustration, all that anger that we built up. For all the ones out there self-employed, unable to get any support or lost down the line. I feel for you. I know for a fact because everyone had that confusion. What are we able to do? Yet there are still businesses actually thriving. There are actually businesses that were able to change and pivot. Where they were thriving, they were excited about the year about happening, and the business just exploded overnight. Restaurants had to pivot, be able to take away. And unfortunately, some companies completely shut down. So what the question we have to look at is, what learnings can we actually take from 2020? So I'm going to share with you right now is my top 4 learnings that I took away from 2020 that I'm going to be carrying over into 2021. And I highly recommend that you do exactly the same. And the first one is your ability to pivot. Have you been able to pivot your business and have a mindset to be able to pivot and make the changes required to what situation we're currently in? We can sit there and we can choose to be a victim and blame everyone around us in our life, or we can be a victor in our life and we can take control and we say, what can I do around what's happening right now? Which brings me on to the second thing. Have you got the ability to have an innovative mindset? How can you actually be innovative within your business, regardless of what your industry is currently in the moment? What can you do? Where do I need to innovate? Can I get parts of my company online? Can I get parts of my company into essential services? Do I need to bring on different services in on the interim till this actually rides over and we get back to normal? The question is, are we actually going to get back to normal? That's a question that everyone is going around in people's minds. So we have to look at the third thing that I learned, is that your mindset and your grit to be able to keep on going and just not give up, and never give up mentality. Your mindset, the more solid that is, the more imperative it is for you to be able to excel in 2021. Because just because that you've had support from the government, etc., and you haven't been able to take this time to be able to think, what can I do differently so I can thrive in 2021? 2021 is actually going to be exactly the same as 2020 because it could potentially get worse. could be potentially get worse before it gets even better, but it might completely pivot and we get sorted with vaccines and people feel safer to go out, there's less fear and we get back to normal, then great. But the question is, do you have a grit mentality? The fourth thing that I learned is, what can I do right now? What can I do within my business? What can I do within my fitness? What can I do within my relationship to thrive in this moment? Because there's always something that you can do. The key thing is that we don't go into that victim mentality and we close all the opportunities around us off, because we don't want to do that. So 2021, what are the four things you need to take into 2021? Number one is you need to have a mindset, a solid mindset. That is exactly what I'm taking in. The second thing is, what do you have to let go of? Do you have to let go and just close that book in 2020 and just say, this is a new year, new fresh start, and I'm going in with a completely different mindset? Great. Do you have to let go of old ways, looking on your actual companies and looking at them saying, listen, I've just got to let go of this company. Start a new one. Maybe I have to let go of old ways within that company. Which leads me on number three. You have to be innovative. Regardless of whether COVID was here or not, we're in an age, a digital age, where you've got to be innovative right now. You've got to be innovative to be able to thrive and really move forward. The fourth thing is, what action do you need to take right now? What is the key action that you need to take moving forward? So that brings me on to, what do you expect from us? So this year, we're going to be in our actual personal portfolio, we're going to expand in our portfolio. Property has been solid for us for the last 8 years. We've seen market changes massively. The markets are changing right now, which means we still got to pivot, we still got to innovate, but we're expanding our property portfolio massively, which opens up a huge opportunity for those people who are not getting the returns in the banks, and they're concerned about getting negative interest rates and start paying for their money, holding the bank. We're going to be giving them 6 to 8% return on their actual capital. We'll invest it, we've got experience in back them there, and invest in expanding our portfolio. The second thing, what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be doing bigger projects. This excites them massively for me. We're going into bigger projects already, and we've actually expanded huge within 2020, and it's been a great year for us, and I'm excited for 2021. So for us, it's going bigger projects, going into commercial residentials, bigger developments of that, and I'm super excited for it. The third thing is, I wanted to share more. I want to share more value for you guys. So the question is, and what I'd love you to do is put down in the comments, what value do you need in your life right now? What help do you need in 2021? So I can see, and our team can see, how we can help you moving forward. The fourth thing is, we're going to carry on helping you profit from UK property with minimal time involvement. Now, we've been doing this for 8 years, and we've been thriving with our clients throughout this year, and we've had massive challenges through it, but I'm super excited that you guys are here on our journey. And we're going to be helping you profit from UK property with minimal time involvement, so you can actually carry on with your life as normal, and we help build your portfolio along the way. So what are the 3 things that you need to do right now for you in 2021? 2021 has just hit. We're on the 1st of January. And the first thing is, 1, are you clear on exactly where you are? You need to get clear on where you are within your business. Where are you within your actual company, with your finances? Where are you with your fitness, your health, your mindset? Where are you right now? The more clarity you have on where you are, the better clarity you're going to have on where you're actually going to go, which brings me on my second thing. Where do you want to be in 2022? By the end of, if you were sitting right now, we're having the same conversation on the 1st of January 2022, 12 months from now, and you sitting right now, it's, Nic, I've done this, and I've done this. What is it that you want? The third thing that you want to do is, you want to ask yourself, right, now I've got clarity of where I am, now I've got clarity of where I'm going. What is the first action you must do today? Now, I know some of you might be actually hungover, had a good night the night before, but the reality is, your first thing might be that you need to review your goals. Maybe you've written your goals already and you need to make sure get a little bit tighter on them. That's totally cool. What is the first action you need to do today? And think about that. If you don't actually put action on your goals are worthless. They're worth nothing. They're just written on a piece of paper, okay? So the important thing for you guys to look is, listen, action is going to get you into places that you never ever dreamed of, and positive action as well. So I just want to leave you with this. massive happy new year. And thank you very much for actually watching, subscribing to our channels, and also follow us on social media. My name is Nic Clark. Just don't forget to subscribe to our channel here. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this. Leave some comments down below. I'm looking forward to actually seeing it, helping you guys on your journey in 2021. Don't forget to actually subscribe if you haven't to follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook. You can do that, Property with Nic Clark. And I look forward to seeing you guys more this year and sharing massive value. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Nic Clark, and I'll see you next week.